Hello, friends. On today's episode of Blockchain Education, we'll be dealing with the very basics, which is what exactly is decentralization in a blockchain? Now, decentralization refers to the distribution, authority, and control across a network of participants. It is simply a system where authority and decision making power is shared among participants. I'll give you a simple example. Say we have a group that is made up of five individuals and they have a task that needs to be get done. Rather than for one of them to be given authority and control over everyone and everything that happens within that group, rather than for that to happen, each member of the team is given some level of authority and decision making power. So, person A can have as much control and decision making power as person B, and person B can have as much control and decision making power as person C. This is the main idea of decentralization, where no single entity has absolute control over decision making and data, right? And decentralization plays a very big role in blockchain. For starters, it is what gives blockchain its security because in a distributed system, there's no single point of failure. In a distributed system where the authority and control is distributed, there's no single point of failure. And so this makes a blockchain very secure. Another role decentralization play in blockchain is that it makes a blockchain censorship resistant because each participant is able to contribute to the system and they cannot be restricted because there's no one who has absolute control to do that. So it makes a blockchain censorship resistant. These are just, you know, two of the main roles that decentralization play in a blockchain. And I would like to add that decentralization occurs in a spectrum. That is, there are levels of decentralization. So a blockchain can be more or less decentralized than another blockchain. And this depends on some factors like the number of participants, the validator count and distribution, consensus mechanism, and even tokenomics. These factors determine the level of decentralization of a particular blockchain. So that will be all. This was a very quick explain on what decentralization is. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. And until next time, friends, take care.